guys, welcome to Souls No Evolution. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me. This is going to be your timeless tarot. So whenever it is that you're tuning in, welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you're all doing really, really well. Whether you're new or returning, your support of the channel means the world. So can we have a message for the collective for today, please, Spirit? Please bear in mind these are general readings for the collective. It may not resonate. Please only take what does and leave the rest. Okay. Courage. Bottom of the deck, change. Look at that. The courage to change. Courage states that I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. And change says I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So this is the courage to take the first step, courage to change some kind of aspect of your life. Now the new bottom of the deck, we have blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. Okay. So this may be the courage to take responsibility if you want something to change in your life, and understanding that it's nobody else's responsibility to do so. Now we've got the Knave of Pentacles. I think the knaves in this deck, I haven't used this for ages. I think the knaves are pages, but I will check. So, nope, that's far too many. You show me this energy of courage. Now they flipped all into the reversed. Let's see what we've got. The Ten of Pentacles in the reversed. Oh, the Five of Pentacles in the reversed. And is that the Ace of Cups? Yeah, the Ace of Chalices in the reversed. Okay, let's move these down here. We saw them all spin. Right, show me this energy of change. You've got the Eight of Wands coming out sideways. Show me this energy of change. I feel there's something big that you're wanting to achieve. That's why this courage is necessary or needed at this time. Show me the energy, here we go, of change. Another knave, the Knave of Chalices. Right, show me the energy of change, please, Spirit. Nine of Swords coming out sideways. There's a lot of fear associated with this change. And then the Eight of Swords, look at that. Whew, this is going to be a deep one. We've got courage, we've got change. So there's something that you need to be brave about. The courage is giving me the energy of strength in the traditional tarot, which means facing your fears, standing up to an aspect of yourself or somebody else so that this change can actually happen for you. You can create this change in your life, in your environment, depending on, well, wherever that is in your life. It's going to be different for everybody. We've got a lot of Pentacles energy here, though, with the Knave, the 10 and the 5. So this could be in the realm of work, money, career, finances, how you make your money, that kind of energy. And with the Ace of Cups coming out in the reversed, I feel as though, I don't know, there's something that you're doing at the moment that your heart may not be in it. Your heart may not be in it. The Ace of Cups is coming on in reverse, is coming out underneath the Ten of Pentacles. In the reverse, in the upright, this is like stability, it's security, it's longevity. It's like the ultimate practical, I don't know what the word is. If the Ten of Cups is like the ultimate emotional fulfillment, this is like the ultimate practical fulfillment. But your heart isn't in what you're currently doing. Whether that's in a job, you know, work-wise, how you make your money, or whatever it is that you're doing, it's not giving you this energy of stability, security, legacy, having more than enough, you know, for the generations that come after you. Now, I just want to quickly check something. Like I said, we've got two knaves in here, and I think the knaves are the, what did I say? Yeah, they are the pages, because we've got a knight in here. The knaves are pages. So we've got a young energy, a student, I don't know if this is actually speaking to a student, somebody that is studying for something like long term. So this would be like higher level of study, like university, college, if you know you're from the US, but a higher level of study. I don't know if you're understanding or coming to a realization on a practical level that your heart isn't in something that you've invested in. Could be this course of study. Somebody, you may be thinking about changing with this change here, you know, your major or what it is that you're studying. I don't know, I just feel that somebody's heart isn't in something anymore. Whether this is a relationship, the Ten of Pentacles could speak about a marriage, a relationship coming out in the reversed. That could speak about, you know, things being turned on their head within this relationship. So again, if that is the case, I feel that it's because ultimately somebody's heart isn't in it. We've got the Five of Pentacles coming out in the reverse, which is actually great. It's better in the reverse than it is in the upright in this instance. This would be somebody no longer feeling like out in the cold. Somebody coming out of a lack energy or a lack mindset. This could be somebody going back to school to study something that, you know, that does appeal to your heart in some kind of way. But I feel that practical decisions need to be made, or practical steps need to be taken here alongside this Courage card. Finding the inner strength to face fear with confidence. And then we've got all this energy of fear. Eight of Swords and Nine of Swords coming out sideways. And that's weird because now we've got the Seven and the Eight of Wands. So we've got cards coming out like in succession. Whenever I get like a reversed card or a sideways card, it kind of points me to the card that comes before it. And we have the Eight of Swords. And both of these cards are definitely an energy of being trapped in fear. So change, as I was saying, it is scary. There's no getting away from the fact that changing, especially practical change, financial changes to do with, you know, like where you live or your job, because there's a sense of security that comes from those things. So changing anything, practically speaking, is going to induce fear of some kind. And I feel that this is a fear of moving forward because we've got the Eight of Wands coming out on its side, which points me back to the Seven of Wands, which is kind of like, you know, a bit of a defensive energy. It's a bit of, you know, a standing up for yourself, standing your ground energy. So it almost feels like somebody could be standing their ground for things to remain the same, though. Standing their ground for things to remain the same. And that's not the energy that that supports creation in your life. If you don't like, or your heart isn't in something, then it seems futile to fight for what it is that you've got, because clearly here somebody is either not happy with something that they've manifested or created that they're in at the moment, be it a job, be it a relationship. I say that there's no fulfillment on a practical level. So you may not be getting paid what you're worth if this is a job. If this is a relationship situation, it's like you're no fit, somebody in this, because I don't know, if it's a relationship, we're talking about two people. The Five of Pentacles coming out in the reverse, that's a change in your mindset, a poverty mindset, a change in, you know, that lack, that poverty, bankruptcy on a spiritual level as well as a practical level. But there's also somebody that's holding on to what it is that they've got and are not almost wanting, Lord, to take responsibility for their well-being. I don't know if someone's blaming you or you are blaming somebody else, whether it's a boss, whether it's a relationship partner, for why you're stood in what you're stood in. But I feel that somebody's missing the mental energy that they're bringing to this situation, which is really one of fear. Someone's scared here to accept the change, scared to take actual practical steps towards making this change happen. Because the Eight of Wands is like forward movement. Eight of Wands in the upright is forward movement, messages, communication coming in. So this could be, you know, sending out your CV, contacting organizations or companies, or if this is like a business, for example, it would be doing your research, putting things out into the world to be seen. If this is a relationship, then again, it would be communication, sending out the message or the arrows of love or interest. But somebody's kind of, like I say, it feels like a bit of a defensive energy with the Seven of Wands underneath. Two of Wands under that, plan. Look at that. And then the Wheel. We've got all of this Wands energy. Five of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the Two of Wands, and then the Seven of Wands. This is where all the action is. I'm like, I don't see any action in the cards that have come out for the reading. I don't know if someone's lack of action, because all of this is bottom of the deck. Somebody is not taking action because, I don't know, they're not taking responsibility for how they feel or what they want. We've got Cups energy on this side in the form of the Ace of Cups reversed. We've got Cups energy on this side, which is the Page, another Knave, Page of Cups. So there's a lot of young energy, starting again energy, you know, being new to this energy on both sides of the reading. So I don't know if someone is newly coming to an understanding that, you know, following their heart is something that they need to do, want to do, or that is the only thing that's going to bring about this change for the positive sense of the word change. But Eight of Swords, like I say, trapped in fear. There may be, I don't know. I just feel that there's something about a message. I don't know if you're waiting for a message, waiting for some sort of communication, instead of putting a plan together. Putting a plan together, the Two of Wands. And then taking action based off, like, whether this is a business plan or an exit strategy. If you are on, like I say, you're thinking of changing your major or changing some sort of course of study, then you would have to research and find out, well, what is it that I do want to do? Can I change right now? We're in September. So I'm assuming that if you're at university or some higher level of study, classes are going to be starting soon, if not already, by the time this reading's actually uploaded. But we've got the Wheel of Fortune, and that speaks about your destiny. Releasing the old, you know, encouraging the new to come forward, but it's through this change. One of the major key words of the Wheel of Fortune energy is change. Nothing changes unless we change first. It's like as above, so below. Changes in your reality cannot show up unless internal changes, responsibility is being taken. You're coming out of this energy of fear that is holding you back or penning you in or stopping you taking action towards whatever this change will be or needs to be in your life. Under that, I notice we've got purpose. I know what I'm here to do. And that's this following your heart energy with the Ace of Cups in the reverse. It's like somebody knows that they're not following their heart, or they know that a job that they're in, a relationship that they're in, or, you know, I don't know if this is a family thing or a generational cycle thing, is holding them away from living in their purpose. And this may be where the courage to break the cycle is sort of coming from, or the courage to change something so that you are walking in your purpose. We saw that Wheel of Fortune under there. Right, okay. I just want to see, like, I want to get a few more messages out, because we sort of understand the problem, but the solution to me is following your heart. As I was saying, putting plans in place, actually taking action. We've got 2 8s. 8's an energy of moving forward, taking action. But like I said, it also links back to the Strength card. So there's really something in this shoring up or building up your courage, your vulnerability, or finding a strength in this feeling that you have of vulnerability for these changes that are wanting to actually unfold. We've got goal. Again, the key words here are purpose, expectation, and destination. This is giving me like the Two of Wands. It's like putting a plan in place. How are you going to achieve your goal? What steps do you have to take to get you from, you know, this being a pie in the sky dream or goal to you actually creating this for your reality? Right, anything else? Look at that, commitment, and it flew out in the reversed. It flew out in the reverse. Let me read the keywords of this. Binding, obstruction, or contract. So as I was saying, it's getting yourself out of something that you may be contractually obligated to, whether this is a course of study, you've signed a student agreement or a learning agreement or whatever you call it. And you're now thinking, oh my gosh, I don't know if I've done the right thing. Can I change this now? Or if this is a relationship, or if this is an employment contract. There's something that's got you tied up, bound within it, that it may take you the courage for you to untangle yourself from this commitment, from this, I don't know, contract, if it is something contractual. But with this blame, I accept responsibility for my well-being. You are the one that will need to get yourself out of this situation. Read the terms and conditions. See if there's anything that you can do to change something that you are in, if this reading's resonating. Right, show me this energy of change. Right, we have gift, souvenir, promotion, delight. So yeah, the change that you're wanting to see in your life is going to give you what it is that you want. But it's not going to fall into your lap. You've got to reach out energetically, practically, and meet this change. It's not just going to happen. Right, show me this energy of change. Right, we've got fury coming out. And it's falling out right next to blame. This card comes out so often. Right, it says offense, madness, unpleasantness. It's coming out in the reversed. I don't know if this fury is your energy or somebody else's energy. With coming out next to the blame, it could be that you are now getting out of this energy of anger where you were blaming other people for the position that you were in. You're now beginning to take responsibility for where you're stood and where it is that you want to go and the changes that need to happen in your life. It could be that somebody is angry and you may be holding yourself back from making these changes because you're not wanting to poke the bear. I don't know which way round it's going to be. But somebody is clearly not happy in something. Ace of Cups in the reverse, Ten of Pentacles in the reversed. So if this is a job and you're scared your boss is going to be pissed, or a relationship partner, and you know you're fearful that somebody else is going to be angry because you want to leave, you're not happy in this. So you could be very angry because you feel bound to something. I don't know which way around it's going to be. But that can't be an excuse for you staying there. If it was something that made you happy, then that's different. But it's not for me to say. Right, any final messages? Right, real estate. This comes out so often. Wealth, investment, a mega project. So I don't know if this goal, something that will fulfill you on a heart level, your purpose, has something to do. It could literally be property, development, you know, flipping houses, that kind of thing. It could just be a mega project in terms of something creative. Take it as it resonates. We've got live and learn, experience, training and development. This is also like career related. You got to chalk whatever this relationship was, if you've chosen the wrong course of study, I don't know, but you've got to chalk it up to experience with this live and learn. You've got to chalk it up to experience. You can't blame yourself, literally. You can't blame anybody else involved in this situation. It needs to just be chalked up to experience here. You've lived through something. You've identified that it even no longer fulfills you. It's not giving you what you want on a practical level. You just make a new goal and aim for that and allow the change to happen, than holding yourself somewhere where you are either miserable or you're making other people miserable for being around you because it's very evident that, you know, your heart's not in something. Everybody in this experience will need to live and learn. Live and learn. And it's so funny because I've just dropped Safi off. It's her first day at school today. Like, I can't believe it. It's gone so fast. She's just about to embark on this brand new chapter of her life. And that's what I mean about this page energy. It's being a small fish in a big pond. It is training, it's learning, it's coming outside of your comfort zone. But there is so much development, there is so much for you to learn in this experience of change, that it's important that you step outside of what it is that you've built. You may have successfully completed something. It's just now time to move on to the next thing. I don't really know. Right, I'm going to actually read Courage. Let me see how long that is, and let's start wrapping this up. Courage and change. The courage to change then. It says you need to remind yourself that part of the challenge of being a soul is learning to honour your own power. By listening to your inner voice and following its advice, you're acknowledging that the perfection of your intuition. Fear is only an illusion, and obstacles are great opportunities for you to demonstrate that coming from a place of love will conquer all of fear's disguises. Perhaps you're changing career paths or entering or exiting a relationship. And that's exactly what this Ten of Pentacles in the reversed is talking about. It says this test has been put before you because it's an opportunity to prove to yourself that you, and only you, oh my gosh, this blame, you and only you can make the correct decision. By not taking that step forward, you may find yourself 2 steps back, only to face that same obstacle again. It's the courage to allow yourself or a circumstance or a situation that you're in to change. I'm going to leave that there. That was absolutely beautiful. Thank you for taking the time to join me, guys. I hope you managed to get something from this reading. Have a great day, and I will speak to you soon. Bye-bye.